Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a KV-2R. It's a Tier 6 premium Soviet heavy tank based on the KV-2, and it's located on the north spawn of Fjords under the command of Kamikaze of FILO. Just waiting now for the countdown. Okay, battle started. Well, this is just like the standard KV-2, but it's got a 152mm howitzer as its main armament, and you don't have to work your way up to get the 152mm because it's there right from the start. On the other ones, yes, you have to work your way through some very painful guns until you get to the proper gun to use for this vehicle. 910 alpha, penetrating 86mm of armour. Seeing as it's a premium vehicle, that means you can use it as a crew trainer as well. Well, looks like he's going to miss that pass by going along the beach, which I think most people in heavies tend to do so they don't get sniped as they're going past. There's a lot of people who tend to do that. And it looks like an enemy tank, a VK-2801, has decided to go round to the south pass. Now that's probably not a very smart move because he's going to get derped out of existence very quickly. KV-85 is going to get the first sighting of him. Oh, no, maybe not. Well, there you go. He's out the game. So he's learned a valuable lesson. Don't play around with a KV-2R, because if you do, you could end up back in the garage quicker than you ever believe. 19.81 seconds is the reload, and he's almost ready to go again. This time round he's facing a KV-85, which is basically a KV-1 but with a 85mm gun or a 100mm gun, depending on which way you look at it, and he's just taken a massive hit for 840, so I suspect that's a low roll on a penetrating shot. He's pulled forward just a little, but our teammate in the KV-85's decided to die and provide a wreck for the enemy to hide behind. But there's a T-150 there as well now. The KV-85 will die fairly quickly, but there you go. Is he going to try and get the KV-85? Yes, he does. So he's out the game. But he was spotted again as usual. He's way too close to that bush to use the bush mechanic. And the T-150, well, he's hanging back. He's not willing to push forward until Kamikaze comes into sight. Now, has he got a shot on these two? I don't think he has really. He's going to have to pull forward if he wants to get any damage on them. And that will make him vulnerable to return fire. Just inching his way forwards. He could probably hit that cupola. Shout Russia. Oh, it did work. It wasn't a penetrating shot, but it certainly impacted on the vehicle. And he is basically now one shot, even if he just gets a small impact. Oh, and he got the spotting damage there. I think the T-150 was taken out by the OI, who's just alongside us to the right. There he is. Okay. Well, if you're wondering about this skin, by the way, it was a creation of Sir Rusty. Yes, Skin Downloads has all of his skins on Facebook if you want to go and get them. And Jazz has a few as well. It's a Warhammer recreation, I believe, but it's a very fetching skin, and people have commented on it and said, oh, that's much better than the standard KV-2R skin that we would come across. Okay, we've got another KV-85. Let's see how long he survives. Well, not very long if this carries on at this rate. That's potentially a high caliber there for Kamikaze. He's just waiting for the reload to drop in. KV-85 is definitely a one-shot now. In fact, you could nudge him to death with only 36 hit points. But we'll see if a bit of HE can help him on his way. Hello! Bye-bye! So, 3 kills now. And it looks like our teammates have cleared out that area right up on top on the corner at is it E8, where a lot of enemy snipers like to go up there so they can snipe on heavy tanks that make their way through the South Pass. But Kamikaze is free to now move casually towards the enemy cap area. where there is a reception party waiting for him with drinks and canapes. And oh, there's a VK3001P who tried a shot, but we'll have the Tiger 131 instead. Now, we didn't pen the Tiger 131, well, we blocked a shot from him. The KV-2 is basically just a KV-1 with a different turret on top. It's basically the same machine, but obviously the Russians, the Soviets, had to come up with an answer to the Finnish bunkers, so they decided to put a howitzer on the KV-1, and well, they needed to do that to blast away the concrete. Didn't get a shot into the Tiger 131 that time, and I don't know where that shell went, but it certainly didn't make contact. He does have some AP rounds as well. Now, the AP rounds do have better penetration. They can do 110mm of armor, but the damage is reduced. It's only 700. Well, that time it worked. He made contact, and we now know where the M44 is, and that M44 is more than likely dialing in on Kamikaze right now. So, yeah, he might need to consider that M44, or at least hope that his teammates do. He pulls up, takes him round, and this... oh, we can get the Tiger. Yep, fires one into him, but it doesn't kill him, but his teammates in the Dicamax does instead. Now, it appears that the enemy M44 is still there, but he's so inexperienced he doesn't know how to shoot into a dip. He's been spotted, though. He's closer. Going for the VK3001P, or are we? I think we are. The Dicamax is fighting it out with that guy. Oh, good shot. Right into his rear for 311. And the enemy oh, it's the Hummel actually killed our 5916. So, and there goes the VK, taken out by the OI. There goes the Hummel, taken out by our M44. And that means there's just two enemy tanks left, and well, one of them is a Skoda T25, the other is the T3485M. And there's the Skoda off in the distance. He's just penned us, so he obviously knows where to put the shells. Obviously, it's just below the gun mantlets. That's the place to fire a shell into a KV-2. You'll easily get the pen in there, but the trick is actually to turn your turret away from the enemy after you shoot, so it angles the armor, and that way the shell can't penetrate. But that T3485M, well, he's up there with that Skoda. So if we drive up here, we're more than likely going to get fired on. There's the Skoda. Oh, and he's just gone down to our Achilles. So a 17-pounder round just took him out. And we're going to push forward. Only far enough that we can see the T34. It's a pixel shot, firing at long range, and that missed him. Now, it's going to be an incredibly long time crawling up that hill, so it is better for him actually to just cap, but well, he doesn't need to, because our M44, who was just behind us, managed to take him out instead. So, not a bad game for Kamikaze. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. Well, it's an ace tanker for Kamikaze. I think that's Kamikaze. I'm pretty sure it spells Kamikaze. At least it's supposed to. In the KV-2R, he managed to get a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 15. He got a fire for effect out of the minor medals. Out of the battle hero ones, he got a high caliber. He did the most damage in that battle overall. We did get an indication of that during the game, actually, because he was hitting so many tanks for full effect from that high explosive gun. 3,045 hit points of damage from that game. The next high scorer was that Skoda T25 with 1947. When it came to kills, though, it was the M44 who did the best. He got 4 kills in that game. The Achilles managed to get 3, so did Kamikaze. And when it came to base XP, it was Kamikaze. Yes, 1,354 base experience points for him, 693 for the M44, 674 for the 5916, who got wiped out by the enemy Arty because, well, he just got too close and got shotgunned, and that didn't work. Yes, so let's have a look at detail. 14 shots fired, 9 direct hits, 2 penetrations, 7 splash. Damage of 3,045 hit points, all of it at close range. Received 8 hits from the enemy, 2 of which were penetrations, and 6 non-penetrations, and 800 hit points blocked by armor. 1 enemy vehicle spotted, 6 enemy vehicles damaged, 3 killed, and 392 hit points of damage assistance. He received 49,546 credits for the game, and 50,000 from Veni Vidi Vici, and after repair and ammunition resupply, he still took away 111,764 credits. So there's obviously something there that Wargaming is not telling us about, because these two figures do not add up to that after deduction of those two. 1,354 XP times 2 for the first victory, 609 for this being a premium vehicle, took away 4,671 altogether. So again, there's something missing from what replays. They always do this to us. They don't give us the full results. That's why we like to go to the Salty Jedi web replay site, because all of his information is correct. It all balances out, it all works out. So good game there by Kamikaze of FILO in the KV-2R. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel, and thank you for watching.